Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode of Titancraft Season 10, the series that just never ends, honestly. But hey, we're actually day number 2 of a daily streak. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but we're trying it. This is the first time I've said daily streak and done 2 days in a row in a few times. But hey, we're back. We have Clash here. We're heading down to work on our minecart that I said I would finish last episode, and then I had this thing called I was super tired in the last episode. But then it got even worse after I finished recording, and yeah, just not a great night for me, so I went to bed pretty early, and I've been busy a lot of the day, so I just didn't get it done. But hey, I want to get an episode out because we're gonna do a group event in a bit after this, and...
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are, and we're gonna be filming some stuff with the Nether Hub, I think. And so, the next episode should be... Gosh. The next episode should be really action-packed. That is the goal, or maybe action-packed's the wrong word. It's gonna be very progression-based. I think it's gonna be a lot with the Nether Hub. So, it'll be the first time we've actively done anything with the Nether Hub in ages. And actually, let's just read off my phone live. Logan just texted me. Let's see what he said. I told him he should show up to Titancraft Friday.
Hold on, I'm gonna launch my guest, but I'll be right back.
And Logan got in a tractor. Wow.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Give me a minute.
Yeah,
I'll get back.
Logan, be mean. Wow, mean. Okay, anyways, so, this is probably gonna be a bit of a short episode, maybe not. It's gonna be like a 15 to 20 minute episode, but, hopefully the next episode we can get some Nether Hub progress done, and it kind of can start leading us towards the part of the series that we, you know, I guess you could say really transition what we're working on. I mean, I want to finish this place up quickly. I think I've said it a couple of times now. I'm really sick and tired of working on this project so much. And, like, it's nothing really against it, except the fact that just simply, it gets old working on the same thing for a really long time, and, it's always these minor projects that do it to me. Like, it's never, when I work on these crazy, extravagant builds, it's never those type of projects that get me tired of it. It's always these little nitpicky things that I just slowly chip away at for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And so, like, I'm ready to just rush through some of the remaining part of the Stronghold build and start marking out some of the plans for my mega base. Now, given maybe it's a better idea for me to stretch this out a little bit just because of how I want to do my episode numbering, but, definitely, the delay for me is not a bad thing. I think there's a lot of action coming up in the series, though, and I should say that, like, I've kind of slowed down for a while. I really want to up my game, especially in terms of the number of things I want to do between now and New Year's is quite extensive. Like, my mega base, I'm probably only going to get started on before the end of the year. A lot of stuff, though, with Spawn Town, I really want to try to do before the end of December 31st, like, and that's just kind of for the sake of where I'm at in the season, even to help myself get along and move things along. So a lot of that kind of stuff happening. It's gonna be chaotic, but we're gonna keep moving. I'm excited. Like, there's a lot to look forward to yet in season 10, and I know some days it seems like as a whole we're all getting a little bit bored, but it's kind of sporadic. Like, there are days where I'm like, but I like. It's not that I'm bored of the actual season, it's just that I'm overall bored of the game. And there's a very major difference there. Because if I was bored of the server, then I'd be like, oh, well, the problem is the season's too long. That's not the issue here. It's just I'm so busy with other stuff that just overall my desire to play Minecraft isn't all that strong at times. And again, it's not even that I'm truly burned out of the game, it's just more so about the fact that, I have so many other things going on in my life right now that it's really hard for me to just focus all my time into playing this game like I have for so many years. Like, COVID's had so many blessings for me, but there are some serious downsides at times, and this busyness, I mean, distance learning makes it incredibly tough, and it's not even like, it's a case of like, I deal with school, I do chores, and right now I have hunting, I am deer hunting after school as well, and then all that said and done, and suddenly it's, more stuff, stuff and things, I'm distracted. It's homework time, and I just hardly have time to play Minecraft, and it makes me sad. Makes me really, really sad. I want to be here for my group, I want to be here for the server, for YouTube, like, I want to be here to do stuff, and it drives me nuts when I'm in phases like this where I hardly have the time to do such a thing. And so, I mean, that's the one bothersome thing. I don't know. It'll be interesting how things can look post Titancraft Season 10. For me. That's gonna be because I'll be graduated, so I'll have to go find like a job and crap like that. Decide if I want to go to college or not. Like, ugh. It's all gonna be one hell of an adventure that I'm really not all that ready for. Not gonna lie. But yeah. I know we keep getting questions though. Mainly from Titans. I hardly ever get non-Titans asking about it because non-Titans don't really care as much. But I have so many Titans asking about a Season 11, and it's like, we honestly don't know. Odds are there will not be an actual Season 11, but honestly, at the rate the demand keeps going, who knows? I might get overridden and we might have a Season 11. Again, personally, I hope not. Like, I love the Titancraft series. I've enjoyed it a lot. But I think Season 10 is a really nice point to leave the actual Titancraft series at and move on to something new. I'm also split about... I mean, I talked about it before, but I'm still split about if I'm going to do any YouTube after this or if I'm just going to switch to exclusively streaming or something like that. So there's going to be a lot of things I switch up in the days and weeks following the end of the season. That definitely... How things are today will not be the same they are at the end of the season and after. So, I don't know. My original plan, though, for doing all the montages of all the seasons and going back and touring them all, that hasn't been doing very good. Just because of the fact that I've been way too busy to work on that project. And, I mean, it's extremely time-consuming for me to go through and make the montages. And, I mean, if the Season 2 map was rebuilt already, it'd be one thing, and we could just pop on and be like, hey, yeah, it's time to party. But no, we don't have the Season 2 map rebuilt yet. And so... that's the other big holdup right now, which is why I haven't even been working on it, is because Season 2, technically, the montage I could probably throw together in, like, 2 hours. It would not take long. I mean, you literally have a 10-episode series there. Like, to watch the entire series without skipping would take me, like, 3 hours. So by the time I just go through, find a couple clips and throw them into a little montage, like, that's the quick thing. But because we don't have a backup of the map, it's the one map that I basically have to go back and rebuild from scratch. And, like, it's the one map that's actually possible to do that because of how small it is, but it's so extremely tedious. Like, I can't explain how annoyingly tedious it is to work on. And the fact that, at least the last time it was being worked on, it was, like, entirely my project. That's what kind of ticked me off with it. Like, it was fun to work on for a while, but it gets old. I don't know. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. No. It's all an up and down battle. Some days are better than others with it. God, that button's harder to see, but that's okay. Boop boop. Squirtle. Let's start putting redstone torches in. So, I don't know. We're gonna be in for an interesting ride here, I think. How things will all go. But, oh yeah, well, what I was talking about though, anyways, is with all the tours and stuff, that's probably all gonna end up happening post Season 10 now, or at least like several of the seasons. I mean, realistically, I could probably do. I guess I could try to just take a weekend in the next month to do Season 2. If I can get the group to help me finish the Season 2 map, I promise you, we will get the Season 2 review out so quick. And then it's just on to working on Season 3. I mean, Season 3 is a 100-episode series to make a montage out of, so, like, that will take time. That's not when I can just spend, like, 5 minutes doing it and say, oh, yeah, we're done. So, like, that's one of the few that's gonna be more painful. Season 5 already has a montage for it, and I honestly think we're probably just gonna re-upload that montage. And I hope I don't get called lazy for it or insulted for it, but, like, to be honest, I don't know what the point of me making a Season 5 montage is if I already made that great one that ended the season, and, that montage already sums up the best parts of that season. And so, at this point, the odds of me deciding to do something different with that are slim to none. But we'll see. And I guess Season 4 is another one of those seasons that it's 40 episodes. That one wouldn't take long to get through. So, like, theoretically, once we get through, like, once I can get the Season 2 map going and get through Season 3's montage, we could technically get out, like, 5 seasons quite rapidly, to be very honest with you. I mean, like, in all honesty, it would not take very long to throw together a montage for Season 6, 7, and 8. Like, yeah, I'd had to dig through several hours of live stream footage, but it's not like there's that many episodes either. Like, Season 6 is 10 episodes, half of it's streamed. Or, like, it's 3/4 of a stream. It's like there's 24 hours of footage to browse through rapidly. Season 7's way shorter than that. It's 5 episodes. 2 of them are under an hour, I believe. Or under 2 hours. And so, like, that will be quick. Season 8's 20 episodes, and they're all episodes. There's no streaming there. So, like, in theory, I really could race through the entirety of the series quite quickly. Season 9, though, is 115 episodes, and that would take time. And, again, you gotta remember, the big thing is, if we factored in just all of my free time, I could probably get a lot of that done quite quickly. The problem comes in, that takes away time from this series, and just generally me working on Titancraft Season 10. And so, that's where the conflicts come up. Like, yeah, I could easily throw out one of these every 2 or 3 weeks, but if I invest all my free time into that, this series is going to stall out. And so, like, I need to find a balance. And I would like to at least start getting the ball rolling again pretty soon. Ideally. Ideally sooner than later. And so, I am going to try to figure out how I want to approach working on that. Because it's for the better of everybody that I do. And so, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted with updates on that when I can. I mean, I had to keep hitting when I was working on the Season 1 thing because that was a surprise. But now that the cat's out of the bag, that I want to do one for all 10 seasons, like... Although the only one I don't know is I don't know if we'll do a 10th, Season 10 one. I think the only chance of us doing a Season 10 one is that if it does end up that at the end of Season 10 I only have like 2 or 3 of the season reviews out, and I spend the next like 5 months releasing them, if we're already like 6 months past the end of Season 10, by the time I do Season 9's relook, like, at that point we will be far enough on to actually warrant a relook at this season. So, like, it's just one of those cases. Also, I want to point out while I wanted over here, on accident, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do the skeleton grinder yet. I might just block this off and say save for 1.17. Because the tinted glass, I think, will be great for the build. Otherwise, my other idea is just build it as if it's 1.17, and just use gray glass for now for the barrier, and replace it with tinted later. So right now, it wouldn't be very effective, or it'd be really slow. And then that's that. I'm kind of trying to, like, in my head, just, like, make note of what I all want to do in here yet, and just try to speed through it one of these days. I mean, if I tried, I could do this so quick, I feel like. Let's try the rail out, though, shall we? Rail time. Yeah, Speed Demon. Gonna make my life so much better. I don't have to walk down this stupid path anymore. I'm so tired of sprint jumping down this every time. Now I can just ride my minecart. I love it. Especially because going up and down these steps right here is going to be so much more efficient. Vroom vroom. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Let's just put a button up here for now. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I'm gonna work more on the rail another day, I think. I don't know how much more time I want to spend working on that type of stuff today. But I don't know, yeah. It's been good. It's been a fun ride overall. I'm just stressed. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot, I mean, the nitty-gritty of the Titancraft series, and I really could do an entire video talking about how Titancraft really works. I mean, there's way more to this series than I usually talk about publicly. I try to hint at some of it, and in episodes like this, I try to kind of get into a bit of it, but it takes a lot to run Titancraft because of how different we are from everything else. I mean, I've always compared Titancraft, or I've always kind of tried to express it as, we have a lot of really strict outlining rules to allow for an unusual amount of freedom within. And so, it really complicates how things are run, but it allows everybody to really play like it's their own world, while at the same time making sure that nobody goes out of bounds and does something that affects everybody else negatively. Or, of course, dealing with the people that just go inactive and don't play. I suppose we will need netherrack, correct? Yeah, although lots of that comes from clearing out what is left of the hub. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up my episode. We will be back again tomorrow for more action. It should be cool. Promise. You should see, if it all goes well, it'll be an episode with the entire group. If it doesn't go well, it won't be an episode with the entire group. We'll see, though. Yeah. Anyways, on the note, have yourself a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft Season 10. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.